chapter, chapter 3, rational numbers. So in this chapter, we are going to learn the topic properties of rational numbers. So which are properties is there? Closure property, commutative property, associative property, additive identity, multiplicative identity, additive inverse, multiplicative inverse, and distributive property. So in the previous class, we learned the properties of integers and properties of whole numbers. So we familiar that these all properties. So we can move to our today's topic. So topics to be covered is first is rational numbers. So our chapter is rational numbers. So what do you mean by rational numbers? That is our first topic. And second is closure property. So we have four operations is there: addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So these all operations we have to check it for closure property. And second, the third is commutative property. So commutative property also we are checking these four operations. Then associative property, then additive identity. We already learned in the previous class. We know that what is the additive identity. And next is multiplicative identity. That also we learned in the previous class. Next is additive inverse. Additive inverse. Inverse means opposite. Then next is multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse means that is reciprocal. Then we can move to our today's topic. First one is rational numbers. So rational number. A number in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q not equal to 0. So rational number means the number is of the form P by Q, that is fraction form, numerator and denominator, where P and Q are integers. Okay, then Q not equal to 0. So denominator is not equal to 0. That is the condition. So for example, 1 by 2. So in 1 by 2, 1 is what? P and 2 is Q. So P by Q form. The second example, minus 3 by 7. So minus 3 by 7, P is what? Minus 3 and Q is 7. That also P by Q form. Then third example, 0. Only 0, denominator is not there. So only 0 means that number have denominator 1. Okay. If it is not mentioned the denominator, that means that fraction have denominator is what? 1. So 0 is also a rational number. That means 0 by 1. The next is what? 5. So 5 is also a rational number. Why? Because denominator is what? 1. So 5 by 1. And last one is minus 1. So minus 1 is also a rational number. That means denominator is 1. So the rational number means the number is of the form P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q not equal to 0. That is rational number. This is our chapter rational number. Then we can move to our properties. So our first property is what? Closure property. So closure property means first is addition. So if you are taking two rational numbers, if you are adding two rational numbers, you will get another rational number. Then we can say that addition is closed for rational numbers case. So we can check one example. So first is what? 3 by 2 plus 7 by 2. So you have to add it, 3 by 2 plus 7 by 2. So 3 by 2 and 7 by 2 are rational numbers. So the answer is what? 10 by 2. So 10 by 2 is what? 5. So 5 is also a rational number. So we can written a rational number. Then second example, minus 6 plus minus 3. So minus 6 denominator is what? 1. Minus 3 denominator is what? 1. So both are rational numbers. Then we got the answer is what? Minus 9. So minus 9 is also a rational number. So in the two cases, two examples, if we add two rational numbers, we will get the rational number. So we can say that rational numbers are closed under which operation? Addition. Okay, so rational numbers are closed under addition. Okay, then next we can move to subtraction. So subtraction also, you can subtract two rational numbers. So here 5 by 7 minus 2 by 7. So the answer is what? 3 by 7. Yes, 3 by 7 is a rational number. Then second example, minus 12 minus 3 equal to minus 15. Here minus 12 is a rational number and 3 is a rational number. So the answer is minus 15. So minus 15 is also a rational number. So for any two rational numbers a and b, a minus b is also a rational number. If we are taking any two rational number, a minus b is always a rational number. Okay, therefore we can say that rational numbers are closed under subtraction. We are using the operation is subtraction. So we can say that rational numbers are closed under subtraction. Okay. The next is we can move to multiplication. So multiplication also, you have to take two rational numbers and multiply it. So here example 5 by 2 into 3 by 2. So 5 by 2 into 3 by 2, the answer is what? 15 by 4. Here 5 by 2 is a rational number, 3 by 2 is a rational number, then answer is also a rational number. Then another example, minus 5 into minus 6. So minus 5 into minus 6. So answer is what? 30. So minus 5 is a rational number, minus 6 is a rational number and 30 is also a rational number. So we can say that for any rational numbers a and b, if we are taking any rational numbers, a into b is also a rational number. If we are multiplying, we will get the rational number itself. So we can say that rational numbers are closed under which operation? Multiplication. So rational numbers are closed under multiplication. So rational numbers are closed under addition. Rational numbers are closed under subtraction, and third, rational numbers are closed under multiplication. Then we can move to our subdivision. Next is division. So division also you have to take two rational numbers divided. So one thing is there, if you are dividing two fractions, how can you divide two fractions? Yes, so first fraction remains same, division change to multiplication and take the reciprocal of the second fraction. Okay, so here 2 by 7 and 5 by 3. So we can divide 2 by 7 divided by 5 by 3. So 2 by 7 into 3 by 5. So the answer is 6 by 35 is a rational number. Then one more example, minus 3 by 8 divided by minus 2 by 9. So the answer is 27 by 16. That also a rational number. But in third case, 2 by 3 divided by 0 by 3. So 2 by 3 divided by 0 by 3. So how can you divide two fractions? Take the reciprocal of second. So here we are taking the reciprocal of 0 by 3. The answer is what? 3 by 0. So 3 by 0 is not defined. It is divided by 0. We cannot define. So it is mentioned 2 by 3 divided by 0 by 3 is not defined. So in division case, we are not saying that it is closed. So division is not closed. Why? Because for dividing the 0, we will not get the answer. Why? Because it is not defined. So in the division is not closed. So rational number case, division is not closed. So that is mentioned. Rational numbers are not closed under division. So rational numbers are closed only for addition, subtraction and multiplication. Division is not closed. Okay, so our first property over. The next is what? Commutative property. So the commutative property. So commutative property means first you can add two rational numbers. So 5 by 2 plus 3 by 2. So what is the answer? 8 by 2. Next you can interchange it. So 3 by 2 plus 5 by 2. So the answer is what? 8 by 2. So both the answer is equal. So we can say that 5 by 2 plus 3 by 2 is equal to 3 by 2 plus 5 by 2. So both the answer is equal. So we can say that that is equal. Then one more example. Minus 3 by 5 plus minus 7 by 5. So the answer is what? Minus 10 by 5. Again you can interchange it. So minus 7 by plus minus 3 by 5. So what is the answer? Minus 10 by 5. Here also answer is equal. Both the case answer is same. So we can say that minus 3 by 5 plus minus 7 by 5 is equal to minus 7 by 5 plus minus 3 by 5. So we can say that for any rational numbers A and B, if we are taking any rational numbers, so commonly we can say that A and B. So A plus B is equal to B plus A. Therefore, addition is commutative. So here we are using the operation is what? Addition. Therefore, we can say that addition is commutative. So A plus B is equal to B plus A. We know that next operation is what? Subtraction. But in subtraction case, A minus B is not equal to B minus A. If we are subtracting two rational numbers, we get one rational number. If we interchange, the answer will not same. So we can say that subtraction is not commutative. The next operation is what? Multiplication. So multiplication also. Example, 5 by 4 into 3 by 4 is equal to 15 by 16. Then 3 by 4 into 5 by 4 is equal to 15 by 16. Here also multiplication, if we interchange the rational numbers, we get the same answer. So 5 by 4 into 3 by 4 is equal to 3 by 4 into 5 by 4. So multiplication, same answer. Then one more example we can check it. Minus 15 by 2 into 3 by 2 is equal to minus 45 by 4, and 3 by 2 into minus 15 by 2 is also minus 45 by 4. Here also we can interchange the rational number, then we will get the same answer. So we can say that minus 15 by 2 into 3 by 2 is equal to 3 by 2 into minus 15 by 2. So the multiplication case also commutative property satisfied. So we can say that multiplication is commutative. So A into B is equal to B into A. If we are taking any rational number, the commutative property for multiplication satisfied. So commutative property satisfied for addition and multiplication. You can check the subtraction one example. So subtraction is what? 8 by 2 minus 5 by 2. So 8 by 2 minus 5 by 2, the answer is what? 3 by 2. Then you can interchange this. 5 by 2 minus 8 by 2. So 5 by 2 minus 8 by 2 is what? Minus 3 by 2. So both the answer is different. First answer is what? 3 by 2, and second answer is what? Minus 3 by 2. So 3 by 2 and minus 3 by 2 are not equal. So we can say that subtraction is not commutative. So A minus B is not equal to B minus A. Then next is division. So division also, 5 by 7 divided by 3 by 7 is not equal to 3 by 7 divided by 5 by 7. So division also, we will not get the same answer if we are interchanging the rational numbers. Therefore, we can say that division is not commutative. So A by A divided by B not equal to B divided by A. So for commutative property, only satisfied which all operations? Addition and multiplication. Subtraction and division is not satisfied. Okay. Then we can move to our third property. What is third property? Yes, associative property. So the associative property. So in this case, we are taking three rational numbers. Okay. First two properties, we are taking only two rational numbers. But in the associative property case, we are taking three rational numbers. So addition. First is what? Addition. So we can take three rational numbers. Which are three rational numbers? 3 by 7 plus 4 by 7 plus 5 by 7. So here 3 rational number is there. Then that we can rearrange and add it. So first we have to add last 2. So we can put one bracket. So 3 by 7 plus 4 by 7 plus 5 by 7. That we can put in one bracket. That you have to add first. So 4 by 7 plus 5 by 7. What is the answer? 9 by 7. Then 3 by 7 plus 9 by 7. So what is the answer? 12 by 7. Here last 2 we can put the bracket. Next first 2 we can take together. So next is what? 3 by 7 plus 4 by 7 in one bracket. Last plus 5 by 7. So 3 by 7 plus 4 by 7. What is the answer? 7 by 7 plus 5 by 7. So what is the final answer? 12 by 7. If we are interchanging the bracket also, we will get the same answer. So last we can say that A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. So that is associative property under addition. Okay. So here we are taking 3 rational numbers. We can interchange the bracket. That also we will get the same answer. Finally, we can say that A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. Next is multiplication. So multiplication also we can take 3 rational numbers. So here also we can put bracket. First is 5 by 7 into last 2 we can put in bracket. So 3 by 7 into 2 by 7. So 5 by 7 into 3 by 7 into 2 by 7. What is the answer? 6 by 49. Then last you have to multiply. So the answer is what? 30 by 343. Then second also we can interchange the bracket. First 2 we can take in bracket. So 5 by 7 into 3 by 7 into 2 by 7. So first you have to multiply 5 by 7 into 3 by 7. So what is the answer? 15 by 49 into 2 by 7. So the answer is what? 30 by 343. So here also both the cases answer is same. So we can say that A into B into C is equal to A into B into C. Okay. So this is the associative property for multiplication. So we can say that associative property satisfied under which all operations? Addition and multiplication. Okay. Then next is additive identity. Additive identity. So additive identity means 0 is called an additive identity. Okay. Why we are called 0 is called additive identity? Yes, if we are adding 0 to any rational number, we are getting the same number itself. So example, 5 by 2 plus 0. 5 by 2 plus 0, what is the answer? 5 by 2 itself. So we get the same number itself. One more example, minus 7 by 2 plus 0. What is the answer? Minus 7 by 2 itself. So if we are adding 0 to any rational number, we are getting that number itself. So we can say that 0 is an additive identity. Okay. Next is what? Multiplicative identity. So multiplicative identity means one is called as multiplicative identity. Why one is called a multiplicative identity? If we multiply 1 to any rational number, we are getting the same number itself. So take the example, minus 3 by 2 into 1. So what is the answer? Minus 3 by 2 itself. One more example, 3 by 2 into 1 equal to 3 by 2 itself. So we can say that 1 is the multiplicative identity and 0 is the additive identity and 1 is the multiplicative identity. Next is additive inverse. Inverse means opposite. So additive inverse means what? You have to change the sign. If it is positive, you have to write the negative. If it is negative, you have to write the positive. So negative of a number, that is the additive inverse. Inverse opposite. So opposite of that number you have to write. Opposite means you have to change the sign. Okay. So one example, 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 is a positive number. So positive opposite is what? Negative. So minus 2 by 3 is the additive inverse. The next step, minus 7 by 5. So minus 7 by 5 is a negative number. So what is the opposite of minus? Plus. So plus 7 by 5. So that is the additive inverse. And third example, minus 3 by minus 5. So here you will check it both negative sign. So this is a positive number. Minus 3 by minus 5 is a positive number. We can cancel both the minus. So we will get 3 by 5 itself. So 3 by 5 opposite is what? Minus 3 by 5. In this case you will confusion. Okay. So both negative will come. The additive inverse is what? Minus of that number. Okay. Then next is multiplicative inverse. So multiplicative inverse also operation opposite but reciprocal. So you can interchange the numerator and denominator. Okay, that is the reciprocal. Reciprocal means you have to interchange numerator and denominator. That is the multiplicative inverse. So example 3 by 7. 3 by 7 multiplicative inverse, you can interchange it. So numerator and denominator. So answer is what? 7 by 3. The next is minus 6 by 5. Here also you can interchange the numerator and denominator. No need to change the sign. Okay, sign is same itself. So minus 6 by 5 is equal to what? Minus 5 by 6. So multiplicative inverse means what? A reciprocal of that number. That means you have to interchange the numerator and the denominator. Then today we are covering the topic. First is rational numbers. So what do you mean by rational numbers? The number in the form P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q not equal to 0. That is the condition. Q not equal to 0. That is the rational number. Second, we learn the properties. So which all property we learn? Closure property, commutative property and associative property. So closure property, addition, subtraction and multiplication is satisfied. Division is not closed. And commutative property also, addition and multiplication. A plus B is equal to B plus A and A into B is equal to B into A. Then associative property, also addition and multiplication. So A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C and A into B into C is equal to A into B into C. Next is additive identity. Which is the additive identity? 0 is the additive identity. Then which is the multiplicative identity? 1 is the multiplicative identity. Then we learn what? Additive inverse. Additive inverse means what? Negative of that number. That means you have to take the opposite. If it is positive, you have to take negative. If it is negative, you have to take the positive of that number. You have to change only the sign. But multiplicative inverse, you have to take the reciprocal. Reciprocal means you have to interchange the numerator and denominator. Okay. I hope you all are clear that today's these topics. So we can see in the next class. Thank you.